I don't know. I guess it was just my brother and I decided that we wanted to continue doing music as a band. We were an earlier project called Portrait of Earth, and we were a pretty good band with that project. But then we wanted to try something a little new. We used to have vocals, but then we kind of eliminated that and went towards a more instrumental made through me and my brother, and we asked Joe to join us from our other band.
Wander started with it was me, Christian, and Ryan. Bernard wasn't in it yet, and we used to play in bands together since middle school. So I mean, we've gone through a lot of iterations. And then one night, it was New Year's, I think, in like I don't know, a couple of years ago, and we were playing a board game, and it was really late, and we decided that we didn't want to be in the band we were in, so we decided to start a new one, and that's pretty much how that happened.
Well, technically, in the music industry, it's whoever's in the same room gets rights to the music. Like they all created it just because they're in the same room during the development. But in most cases, I'm actually playing by myself in my room a guitar part, and then on top of this entire guitar part, I start adding in the bass and the drums last. But mainly I make all the instrumentation, and then I show Bernard and Joe and my brother all their parts.
And then, he teaches us the parts, and then sometimes we like change it up a little bit, or like we add our own like special effects to it, because we all have our different effects and things like that. And then together in the garage when we're jamming it out, I mean, it's not like we're really not a jam band, but when we get together and we play the music together, our own personalities and like our own playing styles kind of affect how the song is made.
I play bass, but I feel like more like kind of like a personal dynamic kind of thing. I don't know, like for the most part, we all just kind of fit in together. Like we all get along, and like whenever it comes to writing songs, I mean, like usually Ryan writes the songs and he teaches it to us, and we change like little things here and there, like refine the parts, make some parts sound a little bit better, or maybe change the rhythm here or there, just little things. So I mean, we all kind of, so in a way we all kind of contribute. Parts that are really emotional, there are parts that are really lighthearted. It's pretty much encompasses just everything, really, but just like in an adventurous kind of tone, so that it's not like so it's not like if you were like, I mean, it has like a slight kind of like fantastical tinge to it, like it's like a little bit more like kind of like flashy and I guess like Ryan says, like colorful. Yeah.
Like it's really up to the listener to interpret that. At the end of the song, though, we all listen to it again, like a recording of it, and we try to think like, whoa, what does it sound like, And that's the point when we could put a title to a song. And once you put a title to a song, I think you can start like imagining like, oh, what is the title of the song? Well, if it's Sea Witch, then Sea Witch. I start thinking of sea, the whole like piratey sort of thing going on. And like, then your brain starts interpreting the song that way, Like it first starts with the title. You can't just automatically be like, whoa, you get it, Sometimes you gotta be kind of pushed towards that direction of thought and mood, definitely mood. But yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what people are supposed to think about the music because it's instrumental. I guess I think everyone has a general idea of what it's for. You know, like Captain Cosmos is kind of like a battle. Alpha Space is almost like a space battle thing. You know, we have this song called Morning, and it's helped people through like dealing with death. One of my friends, aunties died, you know, and she said after she died, she went to listen to our song and stuff, and that really like helped her go through it. And I think that was a time where I was thinking a lot about death, and it helped me through that too. And so it's just, I don't know. Every song is unique. Like as a band, we're not trying to like. We don't only sing like sad songs or like happy songs. Kind of like that.
Yeah, outside of performing, they're probably the weirdest group of guys you'll meet, and it's really hard to explain. They share like the same interests and like can go on forever with like butt jokes, and I don't even know how I can tolerate it sometimes, but
yeah, it's really like, I don't know, we get kind of spastic and stuff, and you know, in practice, you know, it doesn't really reflect on our stage presence at all, but I mean, that's pretty normal.
On stage versus off stage. Well, on stage, we're really, I don't know, we come off as like really, really serious. That's kind of how we want the band to come off actually, as far as like our image goes. We want to come off as, you know, pretty kind of serious and a little bit like kind of mysterious in a way. Off stage, we're totally not serious and we're totally not mysterious. So, you know, it's just off stage. It's just us hanging, like literally just hanging out.
Down to fans and friends, right? So like, I think as far as musician-wise, I think musicians who check us out, they're pretty juiced to see what kind of like toys and gadgets we use during our performance. When it comes to anybody else who just listens to music, I don't know. It's really just random. Anybody who likes us, older people, younger kids. I mean like. A good band's good, no matter what. If they play a good show, anybody can get into them. I think, my personal opinion. I think it all comes down to how well they perform that night, And you get fans if you just play really good shows, no matter what genre you play.
But no, I think we draw from like a wide range. It's not just like post-rock fans. Like we have some fans that are like we've had grandmas and like middle-aged people going up to us and be like, wow, they're really like, that's really amazing, I like what you're doing, and you should keep on doing it. And we've had like this little kid, he was about like 4 years old. He came up to us after a show and he's like, he followed us throughout the whole show. And then he came up to me, he's like, I really like the part where you made your guitar sound like thunder.
Wonder has a really unique sound. I can say they're similar to like Explosions in the Sky, but in ways that they have like more sort of like a video game feel to it. And every time I listen to them, I imagine I'm in this like winning space battle, and I'm flying through space at like 1,000 miles per hour, and I'm just dodging through these obstacles coming at me. And when the song ends, I feel like I'm a winner almost, and I think that that's what they want their audience to feel, with the great dynamics and like emotion in each song, and it really is something else.